Salve, rapaziada. Vamos à nossa terceira parte do Tainted Grail. Tainted Grail. Acho que agora vamos começar a explorar realmente o mapa do game. Confesso que eu tô jogando, vou gostando pra caramba desse jogo, né? Apesar de eu não sou muito fã do jogo 100% RPG, mas esse em si eu gostei do tutorial.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from
Agora
something
o que a gente
far
sabe sobre o jogo
below.
é que parece que
A
o
presence, ancient and
Arthur, ele é do
watching.
mal.
And then it
Mas
struck.
ele tá iludindo o
The
protagonista.
boat
pelo
lurched
parece.
violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of wave, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Sempre eu gosto de explorar é tudo. Qualquer jogo eu gosto de explorar é tudo. Não sei se esse jogo tem limite pra peso de item, né? Eu não gostei muito, parece que na batalha você não trava inimigo, né? Acho errado, viu? Plaqueta de sentinela, pegou alguma coisa aqui. Guiador. Culinária será que não tem como? Aí tem interagir, essa secundária. Não tem como travar inimigo, né? Travar a mira no inimigo seria uma boa. Pelada. Pele de lobo. Vai estar uma espécie de subir logo pra vai ser o que é que temos ali? Tem algum item? Ixi, mais de sangue. Vamos lá. Cera. viagem rápida. Nossa. Pessoa desconhecida. É gente. Inimigo. Eita porra. Oi. Eita. Porra, tem um arco e flecha. Onde é que ele tá?
I'll fight till I die! I'm not scared of you! Your money or your love?
O gameplay desse jogo vai ser
Your money!
porque eita. Bosta. Vai lá embaixo.
We're not safe here.
Não sei se essas aldeias aqui com o tempo ela
Say your
gente.
prayers.
Preparar uma fogueira.
Watch your backs. I'll have your head on a pike.
Vai descansar aqui. Mas ele pede pra preparar uma fogueira. Agora não sei se é nesse. Será que morre? Morre não. Vou descer isso aqui tudo na palita, é foda. Estressante. Mas não, vai também. Vou tomar um peso assim também não dá não. Pronto, beleza. Bom, cadê? Ele manda preparar uma fogueira. Deixa eu ver onde é. Se tem ponto específico aqui. Ou eu tenho que preparar uma fogueira aqui. E pra subir de nível, né? Eu tenho um ponto disponível. Aí. Quanto, né? Árvore de habilidade. Eu vou manter a árvore de habilidade por enquanto. Tranquilo. que ver como é que eu vou fazer minha build, né? Detectaram, pô, foi essa? Espadão. Opa!
Show yourself.
Bicho
You'll
filho
be
da...
fertilizing the soil. Beg for mercy.
Já era, pai. Vou botar de espadão pro meu pai. É.
Stay sharp. Who goes there? You're only making me angrier!
Tô conseguindo fazer, tô pesado. Eita. Quer ver que isso é isso? Pra ver. Status. Eu tô com 142 de 120. Isso mesmo. É, vou ter que basear um pouco aí. O que eu posso fazer aqui? Atributos. Sua destreza. Agora técnicas no inventário. Curtes, deixa eu ver o que eu tenho aqui. Capuz, capacete. 3% de chance crítico. Eu com essas coisas, eu acho que o cara pode vender, né, velho? Não gosto de me desfazer das coisas assim de cara, não, vou mentir. 3% de chance de crítico. Vou botar aqui. Itens. Bora ver aqui. Armadura, peitoral. Opa. 5% de vida máxima. Resistência. Eu achei uma boa aí. Tributos únicos da tributo é armadura. Então vou botar esse aqui, ó. 100% de bônus de vida máxima. Já ajuda. A gente vai descobrindo tudo na marra. E não tem tempo ruim enquanto eu aprender aqui sobre o jogo. Oh, cadê o anel? Aqui. 25% de limite de carga. 10% de mana máximo. Vou botar 25% de limite de carga por enquanto. Ah, na verdade já tem os dois, né? Deixa eu ver aqui se tem alguma outra calça com algum outro atributo. Aqui é destreza. Tem mais atributos, não tem outros atributos nem calça não. Calça não dá mais atributos não. Você pode manter aqui, bota. É, aqui tem 2% de armadura, né? Mas não tem outro tipo de magia boa. Boa. Deixa eu ver a cidade aqui. Deixa eu ver.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait. But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things, This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this, but I remember Fergus says something about all this, these... Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye... Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet. Have a pleasant... Open it up, boys!
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know. There's something going on, you know?
Será que tem outra
I don't
coisa
want
com
anybody to
qual
know,
posso
but
ajudar?
I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything. You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done.
Beleza.
All right. A woman named Nest has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arkspire seems like a good idea. And yes, you'll get paid. Just... Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there. You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them. I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for... I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere.
Missões secundárias aí com o vendedor, né?
I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities.
Duplicada. 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 É. Esse aqui tem menos dano, né? Esses dois são o mesmo. Flechas eu vou manter a magia, né? Guarda-roupa. Petróleo de couro. Parece que eles têm um peso diferente, algumas armaduras, né? Se precisar de poções, não vou vender não. Pergaminho, não, receita não vou vender não. Beleza. Agora vamos comprar. O que é que temos aqui para comprar? Uma pá. Uso para desenhar caderno. A partir de agora você pode usar o caderno sempre que quiser desenhar o que vê. Para fazer isso, abre o menu radial. Beleza. Grazua. Faz 20. O binóculo. A partir de agora você pode usar a luneta como no mundo do jogo sempre que quiser ver a área de distância ou marcar pontos interessantes. Beleza, binóculo. A vara de pesca também. A partir de agora você, sempre que você estiver perto de água e quiser pescar, pode usar a vara de pescar. Para fazer isso, abre o inventário e localizar a vara de pescar, beleza. Flecha de fogo. Isso é bom. Desgraça, só vou pegar 5. Pensei que eu tinha mais dinheiro. Não, beleza. Vender no depósito. Comprar de volta, não. Se eu quiser desenhar, eu uso o caderno. O cavalo, né? A imagem tem... Se tiver alguma dica de como tornar o mais fluente a gameplay, pode deixar aí nos comentários.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north?
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away.
Oh, I was just wondering what's going on out there. Here in the south, we have our own affairs. What happens out there in the world? Well, the news doesn't always travel away here.
And they should. It's in our common...
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or...
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking...
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole... You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us...
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads. And drilled until it finally stuck. Then they... You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Saída. Saco ele sacou ele logo.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, You don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again? First, show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other? Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Ninian. I knew Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him... I honestly think your sense of humor is worst, but I have to respect your unwillingness to share your story. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty. But since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Isso aqui agora, tô trocando ideia com esse cara aqui agora, já não tenho mais. Missão nenhuma pra fazer.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it? The certainty in Quartermaster Aimer's voice. Beautiful. So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a... Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more... In the meantime, I need to ask you for a favor. So... You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you... Fantastic. So, on a recent night out at Wrongs, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. I can't really go there right now.
Principal, né?
Could you get them back to me?
Primeira parte da alma do rei foi ligada a
Splendid.
ligada a Excalibur.
When you have the documents, meet me at the or just find me. I'll be around.
Seu valor, onde que entrar? Vamos ver se é da Excalibur aqui. Acho que manda é duas.
Way.
Elas não vão ativar enquanto eu não sair daqui. É como se fosse uma espécie de descanso, né? Ou uma das duas missões principais ainda tá pronta para ser concluída. Vou sair daqui para ver. Vou cair fora daqui para ver se a gente consegue ativar a missão. É isso mesmo. No mapa não tá mostrando nada, né? Mapa do sul. Tem pessoa aqui. Acho que nenhum das duas. Das duas. Tem rastreador. Acho que nenhuma missão tem. Essa aí apareceu lá. Essa apareceu. A primeira missão do jogo depois do tutorial, né? Bandido parece, né?
making me angrier!
Ele corre. Morri. Caraca. Ele corre. Saiu.
Who goes there? I'm not...
Espadão.
Who's that supposed to
Caraca, doidão. Rapaz. Essa merda é doida. Velho. Essa névoa aí o bicho pega. Na verdade, não sei se acampamento tem nível. Não sei que esses inimigos tão fortes, velho.
We have company.
Tá doido.
Who's that supposed to
O cara tá atrás.
Huh? Did you hear something? This is mine.
Urso rápido da peste, velho. Não é possível não, velho. Caraca. Ladrão da rua. Ele pula muito longe, velho. Será que só atingir ele com a flecha de fogo?
Stay focused.
Será que já se eu mudar pra... Parece que essa aqui dá mais longe.
We have company. I'm not beaten yet. Your wealth is ours. Your road ends here. Your money or your life.
Põe Adolfo. Leva já aqui, eu só por aqui, ó. Pra você não, já. Ah, eu tomei uma. Tomei uma daqui que eu me esquive. Ah, agora apareceu o vazio. Ei, tomei uma já. Ah. Oi. O jogo não para não, doido. Corre, maluco. Corre com o bagulho é doido. Sai. Maior. O dano do pode, doido, pode. Viu? Não, velho, não acredito. Opa, galera. Viu, viado? Caraca. Ó. Padaria aqui é louca. Eita porra. Só um bicho ali, ó. Saiu fora agora. Fiquei fugindo, né? Então, uma coisa maior do que ele daqui. Deixa eu andar, bora. Rapaz. maluco, não sei como eu vou atacar esses caras. Os caras tá correndo. Ixi, duende. Ixi.
My feet. Show me what you are made of.
Meu chifre foge. Meu chifre foge. Morri.
You're nothing but a peasant.
Maria.
I will be your downfall.
Rapaz. Eu vou ser sofrido.
Downfall.
Opa. Usar. Cheguei perto da porra do item e morri. Então, vamos lá. Ela tá realmente bom. Vai ter gastado meu mana. Que acerta essas porra voando. Já era.
Your armor won't save you. Show me what you are made of.
Oi, sequela.
I've had worse.
Pá.
Your armor won't save you. You'll fall to my sword. You'll fall.
Mather favors me. Oh. I'm Nest of the Ulfra clan, and that's my real name. I'm nothing like. I'll admit, getting caught was my mistake, but his men had the numbers. Bromar. That woman they took. She'll pay you, and we'll be even. Consider it my thanks for. Finally, someone with some sense is dead. Thanks. Well, you didn't happen to kill Bromar No Face. Suits him with that. Well, honor demands I kill the bastard, but I'll tend to my wounds first. You're all right.
Já vai se encaminhando para 1 hora de vídeo. Agora eu posso guardar as coisas depois, né? Beleza. Encerrando o vídeo por aqui, galera. Não se esquece de seguir no canal. Deixar aquele like maroto. Beleza? Valeu. Um abraço.